Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." In this light, how can we cultivate mornings that align with this Stoic appreciation for life? Today we present a morning routine rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism to set the tone for a peaceful and purposeful day. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you liked the video to help me continue spreading the Stoic philosophy. If you are not subscribed, I recommend you to subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss any video. Number 1. Reflect on the transient nature of life. One of the foundational pillars of Stoic philosophy is the profound understanding and acknowledgement of the impermanent nature of all things. Every morning, before the world begins its cacophony, take a moment to immerse yourself in this truth. Find a quiet corner where you can sit undisturbed. Ensure your posture is relaxed yet upright, a physical reflection of the balance you aim to achieve between calm and alertness. Close your eyes and visualize the vast expanse of the universe. Picture stars being born and dying, galaxies spinning in the dance of time in this cosmic ballet. Envision the Earth as a tiny dot. Within this dot, think of the rise and fall of civilizations, the mountains that have stood tall and the rivers that have carved paths. Now bring your focus closer and think of your own life, a mere blink in the grand scheme of things. This visualization isn't to diminish our significance, but to understand the preciousness and brevity of our existence. Understanding life's transient nature serves as a poignant reminder. Firstly, it underscores the value of each day. When we truly grasp how fleeting our time is, we tend to prioritize what truly matters over trivial distractions and conflicts. Waking up with this mindset prepares you to navigate the day with a deeper sense of purpose. In essence, this morning ritual isn't about confronting mortality with fear, but embracing the present with love, reverence, and action. As Seneca so wisely said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." And so, by grounding our mornings in this practice, we remind ourselves to live each day fully, meaningfully, and with grace. Number 2. Journal your thoughts. The act of journaling, deeply rooted in Stoic practice, isn't just about recording events, but it's an intimate conversation with oneself. It's an act of introspection, of grounding, and at times of catharsis. The very act of translating thoughts to words on paper can be profoundly transformative. Start by choosing a journal that resonates with you. This could be a simple notebook, an ornate diary, or a digital document. This is your sacred space, devoid of judgment and external expectations. It's where your thoughts, raw and unfiltered, come to breathe. As you begin each morning, write down the first thoughts that come to mind. They could be remnants of dreams, lingering feelings from the previous day, or anticipations about the day ahead. This initial spill helps clear mental clutter, much like sweeping the courtyard of fallen leaves. Next, shift your focus to gratitude. In the grand tapestry of life, it's easy to get ensnared in what we lack or what we desire. But Stoicism teaches us the value of appreciation for the present. List 3 things you're genuinely grateful for, whether it's the warmth of your blanket, a loved one's smile, or the mere privilege of waking up to a new day. Beyond gratitude, delve into self-reflection. Ponder on a Stoic principle or reflect on a personal challenge. Ask yourself questions. Am I living in alignment with my values? Where did I act out of impulse rather than reason yesterday? How can I be better today? This isn't an exercise in self-criticism, but rather one of self-awareness and growth. Lastly, set an intention for the day through your journal. Write down a simple affirmation or commitment based on the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. This serves as your moral compass, guiding your actions and decisions throughout the day. Remember, your journal is a mirror reflecting your inner world. It's a tool, a friend, a mentor. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, one of the most influential Stoic texts, started as his personal journal. It was his way of reminding himself of Stoic principles, of understanding his actions, and of navigating the complexities of life. Number 3. Set daily intentions, not goals. While both goals and intentions steer our path, they do so in fundamentally different ways. Goals, inherently future-oriented, focus on outcomes, achievements, and results. They provide a destination. Intentions, on the other hand, illuminate the journey. They are present moment anchors, deeply rooted in our values and the person we aspire to be. Daily Stoicism, at its core, emphasizes the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Goals, often linked to external outcomes, may sometimes fall outside our realm of control despite our best efforts, and unforeseen obstacles can arise. However, reside firmly within our dominion. They are daily affirmations of our personal values, a conscious choice of how we wish to navigate the world, regardless of external circumstances. As you begin your morning, after having cleared your mind through journaling, reflect on the kind of day you wish to experience. Rather than focusing on tasks to be accomplished, ask yourself, who do I intend to be today? Do you intend to be patient, embracing each moment as it comes without rushing through it? Do you intend to be compassionate, both towards yourself and others, understanding that everyone is fighting their own battles? Or perhaps you intend to be courageous, confronting challenges head-on and stepping out of your comfort zone. Write down these intentions. They might look like, today I will listen more than I speak. I will approach conflicts with understanding. These aren't tasks to be ticked off. They are reminders of the character you aspire to embody. As Seneca beautifully put it, it does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Intentions are our daily compass in this endeavor. They guide our reactions, decisions, and behaviors. More than just passive aspirations, they become active choices that shape our day. By setting daily intentions, you are committing not to outcomes but to virtues. You're not defining success by what you achieve, but by how you act, respond, and exist in the world. It's a profound shift in perspective, aligning perfectly with Stoic wisdom and ensuring that regardless of the day's unpredictability, you have a clear vision of your personal journey. Number 4. Revisit Stoic teachings. The depth of knowledge that Stoic philosophy brings provides an eternal compass to guide a life with gentleness, resilience, and purpose. However, these lessons are not merely words to read once and forget. They are seeds of wisdom that require continuous attention to grow within us and manifest in our daily actions. Every morning, turn the encounter with the wisdom of Stoic philosophers into a ritual. This can be the profound contemplation of Marcus Aurelius, the enlightening and comforting letters of Seneca, or the practical discourses of Epictetus. Instead of simply skimming through these works like any other book, approach them with respect and purpose. You can start by allowing serendipity to lead you, randomly selecting a passage from a Stoic text, or using a dedicated daily Stoic meditation book. This approach has a certain magic to it, often leading you to wisdom that feels relevant to your current circumstances or the day ahead. Once you've chosen a passage, take some time to truly engage with it. Read it carefully, word by word, letting each thought sink deep within you. Digest its essence, imagine its message, and reflect on its meaning. How does this knowledge relate to your life? What eternal truths does it speak of? After this period of contemplation, you may feel inspired to record your thoughts. Keeping a journal is not just about putting pen to paper. It is a meditative act of translating the wisdom of the ancients into a personal creed. As you write, you may uncover new layers of the lessons, See them in the light of recent experiences or find them relevant to upcoming events. But Stoic philosophy is primarily a philosophy of action, so the true fulfillment of this morning ritual lies in applying it. If today's lesson speaks of the transience of life, let it inspire you to cherish every moment. If it speaks of the importance of external opinions, wear it as a shield against unwarranted criticism or praise. Every Stoic lesson at its core is a call to action, an encouragement to imbue virtue and wisdom into your daily life. If you are fortunate enough to share this Stoic journey with friends or a community, consider discussing these lessons with them, engaging in such conversations, sharing personal thoughts, and listening to diverse interpretations. This can deepen your understanding and foster community growth. In conclusion, reconnecting with the teachings of Stoic philosophy every morning is not just a reading exercise. It is a commitment to live with mindfulness, intention, and ethical conduct every day. As Stoic philosophers remind us, the true essence of learning is not just in knowledge, but in expression and living the essence of wisdom. Number 5. Prepare for your mornings. According to the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, all our efforts must be directed toward the end, or we will act in vain. If it's not right in the end, it will fail completely. Becoming an early riser requires more effort than just setting an alarm at 5 a.m. and hoping for the best. Those who have decided to make the most of the early morning not only have the habit when they wake up, but also before going to bed. While you have no control over your consciousness while you sleep, you can completely control your nighttime activities to help you wake up refreshed. You can start by minimizing the time spent watching TV and using your phone before bedtime. Make a commitment to yourself. Starting from tonight, don't stay on your phone when lying down. Prepare everything for tomorrow. For example, if you want to go to the gym, prepare your workout clothes before going to bed. Organizing your clothes in the evening will save you energy the next day. If you're going to the gym in the morning, it will be hard to skip the workout when your workout clothes and sneakers are ready in your room for you to wake up and get moving. This is a 2-minute exercise that will save your energy in the morning. Someone with an unresolved issue, whether it's financial, relational, or work-related, can't sleep well. Their minds can't rest. You may have experienced this before, lying down and replaying the situation countless times. It's best to take the necessary time to address any issues before going to bed. If you have issues that you can't resolve immediately or that you can't control, practice deep breathing before bedtime. Inhale moderately and count to 5, then exhale all the air while counting silently. By performing this simple exercise, your body understands that there's no danger and you can relax. By increasing the oxygen supply to your body, your muscles become less tense, your heart rate slows down, and you are flooded with a sense of inner peace. Your mind needs to slow down so you can have a good night's sleep, and this will directly affect your morning. By sacrificing small things, you can be on the right path to becoming an early riser and making your day more productive. Number 6. Avoid distractions after waking up. Marcus Aurelius said, "Focus on every minute like a Roman, like a man, and on doing what's in front of you. Free yourself from all other distractions." Some mornings when we wake up, we are pulled in various directions, often not even realizing where we are heading. Distractions can come from everything, like random videos on WhatsApp, a new episode of your favorite TV show, tragic news on the news channel, or Instagram messages. It's as if there's a pile of dirty dishes in the sink and unpaid bills for internet and electricity. Nowadays, there are dozens of communication channels and stimuli. No matter how early you wake up, distractions abound. There are days when you believe the world is conspiring to divert your focus and prevent you from doing something important. Most of the time, these distractions work as productivity procrastinators. They are things that need to be done, but don't necessarily require your immediate attention. If you wake up early, you do so for a reason, and that reason is to make the most of the extra time to do the things you love before getting caught up in the demands of daily life. Number 7. Appreciate your life in our final quote. In this video about Marcus Aurelius, he tells us, "I am indebted for having good grandparents, good parents, a good sister, good teachers, good associates, good relatives and friends. Almost everything is good." Marcus Aurelius is truly genuine and humble in how he learned to develop his values and ethics and expresses gratitude to those who helped him become himself. We can also do this by maintaining a gratitude journal. Keeping a gratitude journal is a simple process. Gratitude doesn't have to be reserved for big things in life. The habit of gratitude begins with appreciating all the goodness in life and recognizing that nothing is too small to be thankful for. Each day, you should choose 3 to 5 things you are grateful for and jot them down in a notebook or gratitude journal. So, if you've had a tough day at work, focus on coming home to your family or your pet, or simply be grateful for being alive. Before going to sleep, appreciating your life not only helps you have a peaceful sleep, but also gives you a reason to wake up confidently to face new challenges in the day. Remember that your first thought in the morning is often the last thought you have before going to sleep. We all have nights when we are so excited that we can hardly sleep. Even when the alarm goes off, you jump out of bed with great enthusiasm. The same happens if your thought before sleep is, "Wow, I'm so tired. Can't believe I have to wake up early tomorrow." When you wake up, your first thought is often, "It's time to wake up. I just want to keep sleeping." So, make a habit of creating a continuous positive expectation for the next morning every night. Be grateful, forgive yourself for failures during the day, and commit to doing your best in the upcoming day. Things don't change. We change. Number 8. Practice mindfulness and meditation. While Stoic philosophy and mindfulness originate from different cultural backgrounds, they converge excellently in focusing on a harmonious and purposeful inner life. Stoics are keenly attuned to the nature of the present moment. They believe that most of human suffering arises from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Epictetus once said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." In this, he alluded to the importance of our perspective and the power of the present. Begin your morning with a dedicated space for mindfulness or meditation. This doesn't necessarily mean sitting in a lotus position or reciting mantras unless it suits you. It's about grounding yourself in the present. Find a quiet place and assume a comfortable posture. Close your eyes and turn your attention inward. Start by simply observing your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your chest, or the sensation of air entering and leaving your nostrils. Your breath is always there as an anchor to the present. When your mind drifts, as it often does, gently bring your focus back to your breath without judgment. Once you feel settled, expand your awareness to the sensations in your body. Feel the weight of your body against the chair or floor. Notice the room's temperature, the feel of fabric against your skin. Recognize these sensations without attaching a story to them. They just exist. Then, gently shift your attention to observing your thoughts and emotions, imagining them like leaves floating on a stream or clouds passing through the sky. The key here is detachment. You are the observer, not the participant. This practice aligns perfectly with the Stoic emphasis on distinguishing between external events and our judgments about them. Spend the final moments of your meditation reflecting on a Stoic principle or quote. For example, you can contemplate Marcus Aurelius's words, "The universe changes. Our life is what our thoughts make it." Let this wisdom seep into your soul, guiding your actions and reactions throughout the day. Integrating mindfulness and meditation into your morning is not just a soothing ritual. It's a Stoic exercise in recognizing and appreciating the present. Differentiate between external events and internal reactions, and build a fortress of inner calmness in the face of life's uncertainties. Number 9. Embrace discomfort. In our modern world, comfort has become an expectation, a standard by which we measure progress. However, Stoic philosophers, with their profound insights, recognized that the pursuit of comfort without challenges can hinder personal development. They believed in deliberately incorporating minor discomforts as a means to strengthen the spirit, nurture flexibility, and prepare for the inevitable hardships in life. One Stoic philosopher, Seneca, advised, "Set aside a certain number of days during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress," and asked himself, "Is this the condition that I so feared?" The essence behind this is not to promote pointless suffering, but to break the dependence on external comfort and remind oneself of one's inherent resilience. As you start your day, think about ways to introduce voluntary discomfort. It could be taking a cold shower to wake you up and sharpen your senses. This action not only promotes physical alertness, but is also seen as a symbolic purification, cleansing the lethargy and reminding you of your capacity for endurance and prosperity. Alternatively, it could be skipping that first cup of coffee, reminding yourself that your willpower and motivation come from within, not from external stimulants. You can also consider deeper practices like spending 10 minutes meditating on a past challenge. Recognize the strength you demonstrated and the growth it brought, or choose to walk or bike to work instead of driving, to embrace physical movement as an affirmation of your body's capabilities. The purpose here is twofold. Firstly, these daily acts of discomfort serve to train the mind and spirit, like an athlete training the body. By regularly stepping out of our comfort zones in small ways, we prepare ourselves for the inevitable, larger challenges in life. Secondly, they provide perspective. By occasionally foregoing some comforts, we learn to appreciate them more when we have them and understand that they are not the foundation of our happiness or contentment. Embracing discomfort is not mistreatment of oneself. It is equipping oneself. It is approaching a deep well of strength, shedding unnecessary dependency, and embracing a Stoic philosophy of inner freedom by realizing that true contentment does not depend on external conditions. Number 10. Practice Amorfati. In the vast landscape of Stoic philosophy, there exists a profound yet surprisingly simple principle that is as intimate as it is astonishing. Amorfati, or love of one's fate. This is not a call to passive resignation, but rather an embrace of passion for whatever life brings, be it joy or sorrow, victory or adversity. Every morning, as the sun welcomes a new day, we also face the uncertainty of life. Plans may drift, hopes may be shattered, or unforeseen challenges may arise. It is in these moments that the Stoic principle of Amorfati calls upon us. It invites us not only to accept, but to love everything that comes our way. Imagine a moment of relaxation and liberation that this perspective brings. When confronted with difficulties, instead of lamenting, "Why is this happening to me?" you can ask, "How can I grow from this?" Or even affirm, "This is what I need." Such a shift doesn't lighten the weight of hardships. Instead, it illuminates the positives, the lessons, and the strength that arises from them. To practice Amorfati in the morning, take a moment to prepare your mindset. In the upcoming day, contemplate the potential challenges you may encounter. Imagine them not as hindrances, but as essential elements of your journey, chosen by the universe to refine and define your character. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In the embrace of Amorfati, every event, whether small or grand, is seen as a stroke in the masterpiece of our lives. It is a powerful reminder that we are not mere puppets of fate, but active participants with the ability to turn every situation into an opportunity for growth, wisdom, and gratitude. As you step into a new day, carry this philosophy with you. Let Amorfati be your compass, guiding you through storms with patience, through sunny days with gratitude, and always advancing with steadfast love for the journey itself, which is life. The wisdom of Stoicism is not about suppressing emotions or imposing strict living. It's about understanding the nature of existence, focusing on what's within our control, and nurturing an inner citadel of serenity. While these 10 practices provide a structured path, let Stoicism be flexible in your life, helping you adapt and grow according to your personal needs. Ultimately, as Marcus Aurelius noted, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Don't become an adversary to your own peace and happiness. Which practice will you apply in your morning routine? Please leave a comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video and I appreciate you joining us. Until next time, immerse yourself in these Stoic practices and let them transform your mornings and ultimately your life.